friend's so stupid, but I'm not gonna call her out on it. She's so smart.
You cannot provide anything other than pussy. You got pussy. But that's it.
That's how you know if you really like a girl. If you gotta cheat on her and see if you feel bad. And then...
Sneako, the story of somebody with incredible potential, falling off the path of success and plunging into the depths of irrelevancy. Though as many of you are probably already aware, in some ways he's never been more relevant than he is now, as his most recent controversy of Moist Critical recently plunged him into the spotlight again, but not for good reasons. Though despite his infamy today, many people saw great potential in Sneako throughout his early days as a content creator. Beginning in April 2013, Sneako's channel consisted of playing games and commentating over them about any subjects that piqued his interest at the time. For example, this video about why he's not feminine. In this video, Sneako shows how he wasn't afraid to express his own beliefs even at just 14 years old. Now in 2023, he is known for being misogynistic, but he at least demonstrates in this video how in the beginning of his career he was an advocate for equal rights.
So no, I don't consider myself a feminist even though I want gender equality, and I do not think the feminist movement is accomplishing anything.
Sneako would not so soon become the misogynistic take clone that he is seen as by many today. Instead, he would continue uploading thought-provoking content that forced his users to contemplate some pretty deep questions. Much of what he said in these early videos would still probably cause a level of backlash by today's standards. However, even in this video there is evidence to suggest he hadn't completely plunged himself into the red pill community just yet. From the very beginning progressing into his career, Sneako has always acknowledged that he's an arrogant person, as shown in this clip here.
In real life, people view me as a kind of wannabe, sometimes annoying, slightly funny boy. And you know, subconsciously I spend a lot of my time perfecting that image. I don't wake up and think, how could I not be a douchebag today? I wake up and think, who can I piss off the most?
However, he had even shown in 2020 that his views had become more compassionate. Unfortunately, Sneako would not remain on this upwards trajectory of change, which ends up leading me to the many controversies of Sneako. Since the conception of his own channel, Sneako has been obsessed with the idea of making it big and being successful by any means necessary.
I'm the best at it, and I have to prove it. If I like something, I will prove to you I'm better. I will stop at nothing to keep doing it. It's simple motivation. It's what drives me to make YouTube videos every day.
Even at one point joining the MrBeast team for a video on the channel. However, Sneako would ultimately release a video exposing MrBeast, though he deleted it 5 minutes later, and unluckily for him, MrBeast saw the video, severing any ties he had with him. Now while MrBeast and Sneako both had this combined goal of becoming successful no matter what, they tried to accomplish this through two very different means. MrBeast became more family friendly to be able to appeal to any age group, while Sneako found his place in the manosphere. The manosphere being a place for men who feel like society has been unjust to them, but ultimately does more harm to the men they claim to help, pitting these men against women and evoking hatred. This only contributes to the current gender war going on, but that's a completely different topic that I might cover in a future video. Prior to joining the manosphere, many of Sneako's views had already aligned with some of its biggest creators, for example, Andrew and Tristan Tate. During Tate's rise in 2022, Sneako would begin doing more streaming and upload said streams to his second channel, Sneako. Instead of the thought-provoking videos that were consistently uploaded to his main channel throughout the 2010s, this content almost entirely focused on woke ideology with a particular interest in the roles of men and women. However, it wasn't support that he was providing to this woke ideology. Instead, he was starkly against it, going after practically anybody who championed it. Many of you already may be aware about this. Andrew Tate had become so popular and infamous that even schools felt the need to educate their students about the danger of his beliefs, which to be honest is kind of mind-blowing, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, Sneako defends the Tate brothers to his grave, and so has passed the torch in August 2022 when Andrew Tate was banned. Also, I do agree with some of the messages coming out of channels like Andrew Tate and Sneako, such as the heavy emphasis on self-improvement and becoming a better person. In the end, it really just feels like those messages take a backseat to the severe hatred of women, which to be honest, I'm really just tired of hearing. Channels within the manosphere and channels that hate men only serve to break down good relationships between the genders. Sneako also does a lot of really wacky stuff that nobody should be doing. Examples such as this one.
So predictable, you could tell by the way she's talking that she hasn't been properly in a long time. It's been a while. So she's on the internet making this garbage video, promoting all this feminist garbage to your fucking lonely girls in the comment section. What you really need, Chad, is some yeah, shut up with your feminism. Yeah, come here.
Would lead to many YouTubers outside of the manosphere to make videos criticizing his behavior. This only pushed him further into the manosphere, with his views only worsening after his YouTube ban in October 2023. Even prior to his ban, Sneako was already collaborating with a YouTuber by the name of Nick Fuentes, who is known for being very racist and extremely anti-Semitic. Despite this fact, he continues to support the guy even after his own ban, going as far to support Kanye in his campaign for president alongside Nick. I think all of this sort of just shows the extent in which Sneako has been pushed down into this manosphere rabbit hole, with many of his previous fans very sad to see somebody with amazing potential fall into such horrific circumstances. He also now uploads videos to a website named Rumble, seeing as he's banned from YouTube, although he receives very little attention on this website, at least in comparison to how much he got on YouTube. Sneako is now entirely devoid of all reasoning, going as far to create a soy collage of anybody who criticizes him in any way. Not actually targeting any of their claims, but instead just insulting their physical appearance, with the most recent addition to the collage being of somebody very familiar to most people, Moist Critical. It all started when Critical decided to make fun of Fresh and Fit, who are fellow YouTubers in the manosphere, for a quite frankly ridiculous story that one of the members of Fresh and Fit had made up. Sneako was having none of this, and then decided to die on a hill defending them, much like he did with Andrew Tate in the past. He would bring up Critical's monogamous relationship, calling it cringe, and promoting being a cuck instead. Well, he didn't directly promote being a cuck, but as Critical would point out, Sneako did definitely not look happy to be letting other men have their way with his girlfriend.
With the mentality that whatever happens inside that party, it just stays at the party. Like,
yeah.
And so I saw her. I've seen her fuck other men, and it's just like that was.
Seen it?
Yeah, I saw like literally right.
I can't be no police.
Hold on. I want to start from the beginning.
How did
so
that?
You came. So let's cool because I want to get into all that. That's fantastic stuff.
So I wanted to break this down, like, because this was imagine seeing the girl you love like
Get fucked.
get fucked.
Though I thought polyamory in the first place went against his manosphere rhetoric, but he's truly gone off the deep end. I'm convinced he's gone crazy at this point, even threatening Critical with guns, so I'm not entirely sure Sneako can even make a redemption arc at this point. And even though he pulled this absolutely ridiculous move, he still got shown up by Critical in the end, who just pulled out a bigger gun. Now, all in all, Sneako's story is that of a man of incredible potential, but completely wasted it. Perhaps he could have turned out differently, or maybe he was destined to walk this path. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, all of that. It'd be much appreciated. I've been Rudy, thanks for watching.